Come on, then! Move forward! Get ready, man!
Welcome everybody to War Commander Unshackled. I'm not sure if you can hear me or not. Hopefully you can. Tonight on the panel we've got, it's a bit echoey my end, guys. Can you hear me all right?
Yep.
Yeah, sorry guys. Tonight on the panel we've got Switch.
Hello.
We've got Jack Sparrow.
Hello.
We've got The One.
Evening.
We've got Dutch.
Hello.
And we've got Double Phoenix. My volume's playing up in my headphone, guys. I don't know if it's my end or what, but give me 2 seconds. I'm going to try to straighten it out. First thing I'm going to go to, before I straighten it out, I'm going to go straight to Dobber again. And he's going to run through the calendar for the coming month. If you could do that for me, Dobber. I'm going to have to take my headphones out and plug them back in. I'm getting bad feedback. And hello to all the guys on the joining the show and watching the show. Welcome. I hope you enjoy. Are you there, Dobber?
What a great time for a DC.
Yeah, it looks like he's DC'd. Well, till Dobber gets back, we're in the Warpath. How are you guys liking it on YouTube? If you can type into the chat, let us know you're getting on. As I say, guys, there's something wrong with my headphones, something real bad.
Testing, can you guys hear me?
Yes, can hear you, Dobber.
Hey, welcome back.
I forgot to switch my mic back. I'm like talking, I'm like, why aren't they responding?
So, guys, I also believe I've set the buffering, and we may get some lag in this video. I forgot to set it on the stream. That's my fault, guys. I'll hold my hands up.
All right.
If you can take over, Dobber, quickly, I'm going to just quickly take this microphone out and plug it back in. Thank you.
Yep. So, yeah, so it seems that someone from Kixeye has graciously given us a monthly calendar. Actually, it's Mr. CM Bernie himself. So, let me just make sure, screen share. I'm presenting. Awesome. So, we have the July event calendar. Please note that activities and dates are subject to change. So, this one's even color-coded. Like, they got the orange for Sunday, blue for Monday, white for Tuesday, and so on and so forth. I guess that's the monthly event. This is probably Invasion, but we'll get around to that. So, July 1st, you got Shadow Ops, Prophet Boss Base. So, that appears, let me see, tomorrow. Then we got July 2nd, Envoy Unit and Component Base, World Map, Hammer Faction Base, Detonator Faction, Disruptor Faction, Bonesaw Faction, Survivor Token Base, Sharpshooter Bonus Base, Standard Blackout Base, and Elite Blackout Base. So if you need your Blackout, the 2nd through the 4th, so I guess these will be for the 3rd as well, you might as well go ahead and get those bases. The 4th would be a Wednesday. You have Corpus Token Bases, Sphinx Bonus Token Bases, and Omega Blackout Bases. July 5th, you've got PvP Season 8 ending and PvP Season 9 beginning, so apparently that's going to happen the same day. And you have Intel Bases for 72 hours. July 6th, Shadow Ops Chapter 3 Phase 3 begins. World Map Sentinel Token Bases, Envoy Bonus Token Bases as well. Going through to the 8th, where the 8th is going to be another Sunday, where we get the Prophet Boss Base. July 9th, we have, for the world map, you have Envoy Unit and Component Bases, Hammer, Detonator, Disruptor, Bonesaw, and Survivor. Well, Bonesaw faction base, and then there's a Survivor token base. Sharpshooter bonus token base, and then the standard and elite blackout bases come back again. Those will be through the, why is my screen not scrolling properly? There we go. So the 9th, the 11th, that'll be happening. Should be happening. Then the 11th, we have the Omega Blackout base. So if you need an Omega Blackout, July 11th is the day to be there. Corpus token base and Sphinx bonus token base. July 12th, Invasion begins. World map intel basis. July 13th, Shadow Ops Chapter 3 Phase 4 begins, and that one is the final phase for this chapter, season, whatever. So this one's going to be unlimited replays, which means you can keep replaying, and each replay gives you one standard profit part. Then we got Sentinel token bases, Envoy bonus token bases. July 15th, another Sunday, that's going to be the Profit boss base. July 16th, Invasion payout. So we had the Invasion back here somewhere, well, wherever it was. There we go, the 12th, and then the payout's going to be the 16th. And we have Envoy unit and component bases, Hammer, Detonator, Disruptor, and Bonesaw faction bases, Survivor token bases, Sharpshooter bonus token bases, Standard and Elite blackout bases, so it's a second time at that. Then going through to the 18th, we have Omega blackout bases, Corpus token bases, and Sphinx bonus token base. So that's where we get that. You can get another chance at the blackout, Omega. July 19th, the monthly event begins. So it seems like they give us quite a little bit of time, because our last event was like 2 weeks ago. And then July 19th is probably another 3 weeks. So it's pretty cool. July 25th, as usual, towards the end of the month, we have a raid update. And we have Standard, Elite, and Omega Juggernaut, Herald, and War Rig parts. So July 25th is the day you want to be on War Commander if you need any of these particular units. And that would be a Monday. Intel bases are out on the 26th. Then we have a new Shadow Ops campaign beginning with potentially a new Shadow Ops unit. Warpath beginning on July 27th. Corpus token bases and new unit bonus token bases. July 19th is the Shadow Ops boss base. So Shadow Ops boss base. So maybe we'll get Shadow Ops points, who knows. And finally, rounding it off, July 30th, we've got Sharpshooter, unit and component bases, Fury, Hades, Phalanx, Apollo, faction bases, Sentinel token bases, Standard blackout bases, and the Elite blackout bases. Now, something the community really, really wanted out of all of that, Phalanx bases are out July 30th, so go and get your Phalanx tech if you really need that stuff. And July 30th will be a Saturday. Nope, that's June 30th. Sorry. New move. So that's actually a Monday. So you want to go ahead and get busy with that. So, yeah, get your Phalanx tech and all that. So Kixeye does occasionally listen to us when we request things as a community.
Thank you very much, Dobber. 1 second. Stop presenting. Yeah, I'm still getting used to this, guys, so bear with me. If any of you guys on the panel want to hit bases or anything like that, I will split the time between you all, because we ain't really got much more to show other than how to get the Warpath points very easily. The next thing I want to move on to is Warpath. And how do you all think about the changes? If we start off,
love it.
Yep, go on, Ryan. Jack Sparrow.
I love it. I love Warpath though, and it's the way the game was designed to be played. I mean, it's a war game.
Yeah.
Smash anything that moves, and don't cry about it.
Yep.
But I do like I like that you can't lock up anymore, or at least not more than 2 times for your plat to go home. I do like that. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Warpath.
Yeah, it is fun. It can be a bit of a drag. I think it's still a bit steep, in my opinion, but it's doable. It is doable, in my opinion. Next up, Switch. What do you think about the Warpath, buddy?
I think it's a great. I'm not a big PvP player, so I learning by doing and see what's possible and what is not without getting my butt smashed all. So I think it's okay.
Right. Just one quick chat, Rob. If you can share your screen, you've got to click the little.
Good sharing.
Yeah, he's good.
Is he presenting on YouTube? I think that might be my problem. Yeah, no, he's not.
Which is, you have to click on him
I've clicked on him, bud.
and then click present on, like click his thingy and then click
He's
present.
presenting. As far as I know, I've done everything right. It's just not switching over on YouTube. Oh, there he is.
Take a,
Little bit of lag, guys.
yeah. Okay.
Next up is, let's go with Dutch. How do you feel with the Warpath so far, or the changes in Warpath?
No, Warpath is good. The changes are good also with the. For me, actually, the honor points payout, I'm happy with it. It's not that you losing extremely too much on a lower level hits you, at least with me. I also like 3 days. It's a nice time frame, you know. It's not too short and also not too long. For me, it's perfect.
Yeah.
And the only down part what I think of this Warpath is, and the next one is every month. I think each month a Warpath, it's for me, it's too much. And the other big thing what I am not liking is that they haven't been changing the trophy for the third time in a row, and that's a big issue because I know a lot of people like having new trophies, and at least they should do something, change something, you know, for the other people.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
Trophies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got any more to add, Dutch?
No, for now it's yeah, that's what I want to say.
Okay, we'll quickly flip over to Dobber next. You got any views on the Warpath, mate?
I love Warpath because sectors are a lot more lenient generally with their politics. I get to jump around and meet a lot of nice people. I've met a lot of nice people since Thursday, and surprisingly, I'm really shout out to the community that I haven't gone into a sector during Warpath and been disrespected or told to get lost. Like every single sector I went into so far, they were very nice and welcoming. And of course, you know, we battled on the map, but yeah, it don't mean anything. And also, Warpath is a good time to get in hangouts or get with friends and help them out. There was a guy that was a really good toon sniper, and me and a buddy of mine, we were sniping the toons, and I was yelling at my buddy to not sit right next to the toons, and you know, it's a good opportunity to teach people like about PvP just live. And so then I was like, look, here's how to do it. And I was screen sharing, and they were watching. And after Warpath, you know, we're gonna have we got some things that we can do and test and stuff like that. And Warpath's a good time to test too with PvP. Like test your skills against other people. Just go to a random sector, say hi all, I'm here to battle or something like that, and then just see how good your base is. Like because anybody in the game most people anyways, will be willing to hit your base if you just say, I'm looking for a PvP challenge. And so
100%.
A lot of people are very respectful with it too. They'll just come and hit you.
Yeah.
One of my friends that I hang out with, and he's actually on the panel right now, I woke up and he had 3-starred me, and I was like, okay. And
part of the fun, baby. It's Warpath.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Ain't got no time for
part of the
crying.
fun.
Yeah.
I was just like, whatever, you know. He protected. I'd rather a friend get it than you know, someone I don't know. You know.
That's it. If I can move on quickly, the one. How are you enjoying Warpath, buddy?
Yeah, I'm having a blast here. I really like it.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. So if we can move forward, onwards and upwards. I need to give this a shout out. If you guys go are on the forums, you already know, but some of you guys, a lot of people don't even bother with the forums. It seems WrongThinker's moving on and up in Kixeye, so we've lost our lead game designer, which is it's a bad loss for us all, guys, because he's brought some good things. I feel some very good things to the game. What are your thoughts on that?
Seriously? That
Yes,
sucks.
he's moving on.
He gets a lot of shit, but I
He's
like the guy. I think he gets a lot of shit, but nobody gets it right on. I mean, every one of us is fucking human. But I think the guy works his ass off and tries hard to make this thing fun.
I feel he's the very first one we've had where he's been forward in coming back. Forwards in going backwards. So he's tried to engage with us all. He does his WrongThinker think posts. He gives us an idea of where he's going. He's been upfront with a lot of things. He can't be upfront with everything like any game team. They always keep things secret. But he's tried to give us clues and hints and tips about what to do and what's coming up, what's not going to be any good. It's just a shame for the game. He's still with Kixeye, I believe. He's just moving to a different department, a different game. But it's a loss for War Commander, in my opinion. So, Dutch, you got any thoughts on that? I think we might have lost Dutch. Dobber.
I can share the actual post if you want.
You can, yes, if you don't mind, mate. Sorry, I should have asked you before the show.
That's all right. Yeah, just put me on present and then.
1 second. Let me stop, Rob. There you go.
And then you clicked on me.
Yep, yeah, you will. It should update in a few seconds. Let me tell you when it. Yep, you're on YouTube now, mate.
All right, cool. So today I have the honor of reading off Mr. WrongThinker's, as far as the foreseeable future, final WrongThinker thinks. Number 20. It's been an honor, Commanders. So this is going to be me reading this text. I am not WrongThinker, but I'll just be reading the text. Hello, Commanders. WrongThinker here. As I am certain some of you have noticed, my presence on the forums has been greatly reduced over the last 6 weeks or so. This is because I've been in the process of transitioning to a different team right now here at Kixeye, while working to transition a new design lead onto War Commander, a juggling act which has been quite difficult, which has been quite the time sink. I've been working on War Commander for over 3 years and have been lucky enough to be the design lead on the project for nearly 2 of those years, and it has been a truly fascinating experience. When I look back on what the team accomplished in that time, it blows my mind. The faction era of War Commander brought with it faction alignment, a 1.5-year narrative arc, which reached its originally planned conclusion this past event, Ruby dying, rip Ruby. Faction units, which were built with
blue tits.
Yeah.
Faction units that were built with thorium, not time. A new age of compelling uniques, Juggernaut, Siege Squadron, Blackout, Prophet, etc. Improvements to the monthly event structure, Warpath, and more. I have the utmost confidence in the current War Commander team, not the least of whom is Storm Chaser, who has been on the team for longer than myself and has stepped up to the role of design lead in my stead. His passion for the game has been inspiring, and I have absolutely no doubts that he is up to the task of leading the design vision for the game. I expect that he will take the game to amazing places, and, just like you, I'm excited to see what those places will be. Please give him a warm welcome when you have the chance. Welcome, Mr. Storm Chaser. However, interacting with all of you has been the absolute highlight of my time on War Commander. Your energy and love for the game is, without question, the reason I do what I do. I love discussing our decisions with you, listening to your feedback, watching the polls you put up, and occasionally dropping in on one of the fan shows unexpectedly. There is no team member more important to this game than the community itself. You are awesome. You are all awesome. It has been an honor, Commanders. For the last time, This is WrongThinker signing off.
Yeah, well, it's a loss to us. It's a loss to the community.
Rip.
Yeah.
Now, Mr. Storm Chaser, he was actually being active and very chatty in the sector with the DNK tag with the Warpath, so
Yeah.
he seems like an interesting fella.
And that's my
He or
next
she, I don't know the gender, but
switch.
he or she sounds like an interesting fella.
Yeah.
Person.
Yeah. Switch, do you have any thoughts on that, buddy? I don't know if you interact with the forums very often.
No, not a lot, but I hope it's a heavy load to what you call it to be the one who takes this over, because the game was going in the right direction for some time now. So I hope they don't do this the wrong way. So they keep evolving all the time.
Yeah, hopefully. And the one, if you're still got your mic switched on, bro, you got any thoughts on WrongThinker leaving?
Yeah, I hope he has a good time at his new job, but I think the community will go miss him.
Yeah, whatever game he's going to, they're very lucky people. My thoughts. I think I'll give my thoughts at the start of this. Dutch, sorry man, you've just popped back in.
Yeah, I had some internet failures.
That's okay, bro.
No, he was a good guy. Always nice to hear from him on the Kixeye forums. I don't know why he left, but I hate to see him go. As you said, it's gonna be a loss for Kixeye, and I hope the next thing he does, the next job, whatever.
He's staying within Kixeye. He's been pulled from I believe from the War Commander team.
Yeah, but for whatever he's going to do next, whatever game, I hope he enjoy, and it's a move forward for him.
Yeah, 100%. Anyone in the YouTube chat, you got any thoughts? Good or bad? It don't seem like anyone. Right, my next thing I want to move on to is how you all felt about the DNK, the Kixeye employee. Well, the not Kixeye employees.
Hey, they're definitely not Kixeye employees.
Definitely not Kixeye. What was your thought on them? Let's go with Switch to begin with. I don't know if you hit any of them, Switch, or you got a chance to.
Nope.
You didn't.
I heard. I think it's awesome that the guys that are not employed are getting behind the keyboard and try something out. So let us hit them, and they know why we love the game so much. So.
Yeah, and I'll be straight with you guys. Some of them give you a fair chance, a fair crack at their base, but there's one or two of them guys there, and they wanted to hunt you down. They wanted to kill all your shit. Trust me, I found out the hard way. If I can move on, Ryan.
Yo.
Did you get to hear any of the Kixeye, not Kixeye employees, the DNK tag?
Nah, I didn't run across any of them.
What do you think though? Do you think it was a good idea?
That's cool. I mean, I think anything that promotes interaction between, whether they're not employees or the experts that answer our tickets, whatever, anything that promotes interaction between us and them. I don't know. In my opinion, this game has always been about the community anyway. That's what makes it fun. So that's a great idea.
Yeah. Dubba.
So, yeah, I think I interacted with pretty much all the ones that I could find on the first day. Let's just say I doled out over like a week's repair on their tunes. They're not very protective of their tunes, but my favorite joy was hitting Mr. Golden Doodle's base because I was at work and he had a crap ton of dogs in there. And I was like, okay, cool. I could just herald it. Well, I made a noob mistake and didn't check my air first, and so I was like, "Oops, I don't have my herald." So, and of course, it's Warpath. You only get one hit. So I had Siege Squadron, Omega Blackout, and Titan. it was at that point that I found out that the snipers will tear up your Omega Blackout because it died almost instantly. And the dogs were really good at killing the Ravagers, so essentially my siege was nullified. But I was able to flat him with my Titan because of the drones. And right as I was down to the last building, he targeted my Titan body, and I almost died. But I got the base, so that was a good learning experience. Always make sure you got the right tools for the battle. But I really like that because that Kixeye's interacting with the community, because like they had one time where Sulaco and I think it was WrongThinker, they were doing a live stream. They were doing the event. They were PvPing. There was what was it? They even got on some of the shows, and just anything that they can do to help the community or just like interact with the community. Now they got Discord, so they're going there as well. It's what we've been asking for a long time. It's just communication and just like interaction with the team and just fun. And it was definitely fun because they gave themselves the rules. They weren't allowed to hit our bases, but we could hit theirs, but they could hit our tunes. And so it was definitely fun tune sniping with them, and of course hitting their bases, because you got to have the bragging rights. I flats. This not Kixeye employee and this not Kixeye employee.
Yeah.
Definitely not Kixeye employee. And there was one game name was Nico. He's a rug salesman, so I highly recommend him. I guess he sells really good rugs. So I went into a sector and somebody says, "Hey, do you work for Kixeye?" He says, "Oh no, I'm a rug salesman." And one I think it was Storm Chaser actually. He goes, "Oh, yeah, he's got the best rugs." I was dying, and I'm like, "Yeah, this guy's awesome."
They were good fun in the chat.
Oh yeah, I was sitting at work with nothing to do, and I turned on the War Commander chat, and I was very entertained.
Yeah. The one.
Yes.
I know you got to hit a few of them. How did you enjoy their bases? And I knew that was coming because you told me it was.
Yeah, they were excellent bases. It was very fun to hit those bases. The Golden Doodle base was the best of them all.
Yeah. Wait, tell us your experience with it, with all them dogs with your grand.
Well, his war dogs, ate my Omega Darkstorm up and my Omega Juggernaut. So it was very funny to watch.
Chomp.
And go on the one. Or was you finished?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, Dutch. Did you get to any of them?
No, actually, to be honest, I didn't know there was something going on like that. So I just did my Warpath. I usually do, just quietly hitting that basis. But actually, I do like the idea, and I'm totally agree what Jack Sparrow said. If it's promoting and motivate people to play Warpath, I mean that's an excellent idea.
If you got into a sector where they was in, they was actually great fun. They took the banter on the chin and they give as good as they got. They really did. It was a good show by them. I enjoyed it. So let's.
The funny thing is, they would pop and they would keep egging the players on to come get them. They'd be like, and they would be fighting over, "Hey, it's my turn. No, come hit me. Come hit me. No, come hit me."
They done it. It was well thought out by them. It was great fun. And some of these guys are quite high up, I believe, in the Kixeye chain.
Yeah.
We had Golden Doodle and Friendly Fixer, and yeah, they're pretty. They're big wigs.
Yeah.
They were even taking time to interact with the community. So that was definitely like huge props for that.
Yeah, I did enjoy it. I can't say how much I enjoyed it. I don't know. How did the guys on YouTube? Did any of you get to hit them at YouTube?
To answer Kyle's question, where's DNK going to be after Warpath ends? I would say get an alt and hit them, and you can see if they go to a sector or if they just pull their bases off the map, if they have that power. I don't know. Because this is the first time that I've ever really seen Kixeye doing this on the map, like where they actually show their bases and say, "Hey, come hit us." So I could be wrong. It might not be the first one, but it's the first one I've seen. And so, well, first one that like besides like the live streams that they were doing, and so we'll have to see where their bases go. I've hit way too many bases since I've hit them, so it'll be a long time for my attack log. So I might have to go and.
Yeah, mine, they're way,
Yeah,
I don't think they're on my attack log anymore.
Yeah.
Has anyone got anything else to put to that? Anything else? Uh-oh. Nothing? Then we're going to move on to... Did someone say something then? No?
Oh, something that was really nice that they did was they kept topping up their infamy at like 50k and their honor at 50k, so this way you could easily find them on the leaderboard.
You do know I never got no infamy off them guys. They was only at 40k honor when I think I hit 2 of their bases.
Oh, yeah. When I hit a few of them and they had 0 infamy and like 50k honor, so I got like 150 honor off of them. And then they topped their infamy off like right after I hit them. I was like, really?
Yep. I just want to move on. Switch, are you ready to go?
For
Prophet?
yeah. I will.
Yeah, let me know when you're ready to go. And we're guys, we're gonna Switch has actually been generous enough to he's coined his Prophet, and I think he's in love with it, to be fair.
You dirty corner.
He cares about each and every one of you out there that's watching this live stream, so he sacrificed his hard-earned money for you guys on the community, so make sure you give him a lot of praise and whatnot, and if you ever see him on the map.
Yeah.
And because he cares about you guys so much that he's willing to showcase the thing.
Be careful you don't step in the bullshit.
Hey man, I'm trying to sell him. And, Hey, I got a business degree, so it's not exactly in marketing or advertising, but maybe I went in the wrong field. I shouldn't have went for business management. I should have went for advertising or marketing.
Thomas, you've got to share your screen, buddy. Only when you're ready, though.
Yeah, we just need to move a little different place. So.
Okay, 1 second, mate. I'm going to screen share you. I'm going to present you. Oh no, it's not you. That was the one.
And on a totally unrelated note, I got the deed to the Brooklyn Bridge. If anybody's interested.
Is it right next to my oceanfront property in Arizona?
Exactly. I made up the deed myself. I mean, oops, did I say that?
I hope you hear the levels for the wiki. Animal, I'm not sure, bro. I don't think he's on the wiki that often.
Let me see. Because one of our War Commander moderators handles the wiki, and I'm going to see if the Prophet stats are there.
Something's gone wrong.
And I think he might have gotten them in. Yep, I don't see. Yeah, maybe. Nope, not yet. But there is a page for it, but the stats aren't in yet. But
Thomas, are you ready, Thomas?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to screen share you now. Obviously, guys, he's in Warpath mode. He's if any of you know how to play Warpath and not cost you a fortune, you know exactly what he's doing.
Bullseyes are your friends.
Exactly.
And as far as I'm aware, he coined the build, but it should be level 1.
I believe so, yeah.
This is just like a showcase.
Thomas, can you go full screen for me, buddy?
Yeah.
Thank you.
And this Prophet here, I think it's an MLB pitcher, Major League Baseball pitcher, because he throws some mean curveballs.
Yeah. Every now and then. Look at that.
Look at that curve. He throws some mean curveballs.
I couldn't. I think I probably would have coined it, but I missed one of the phases.
And taking a good hit from the railgun too.
That's just awesome, man. And anyone that moans about the range, you're using it all wrong. It's 300 range, but it must shoot at least 800 in front of it.
Yeah, it's 300 range, but the bullet goes on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it travels a lot of distance. It can almost cover my whole base area, and I'm max expanded.
Oh, I thought it was gonna miss that railgun. It just barely clipped it.
It is a monster of a unit.
Now, see those little like SF dudes that are marching towards him? You can use those as targets too, or
Yep.
and little riflemen.
100 million health, guys. This thing's got.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And obviously, we're using, he's using it in bulldoze mode right now. But you could put like ERMs or something in front of it, and
Yep.
it would protect his health. But
It shots curves a little bit.
Effect
look at that. It either goes straight or it curves.
Yes, every now and then you get a little curve shot, and it decimates that, like half the base going in the wrong direction. What a unit!
That's what she said.
Look at that. That was a little curve at the end. Now it can't hit air, but the bullet, once it's fired, the bullet can hit air, but you can't target it like to hit a
Does
floating.
it hit air or floating? Is my question.
So if he shoots a rocket at that floating railgun, it'll hit it, but he can't actually target that floating railgun.
Yeah.
The bullet itself has to hit it. Like if he gets the angle right,
So you
I'd be
cannot
laughing if
target
it curves around that railgun.
Yeah.
So you cannot
All
target
right.
it, but it will be taking out if it's on its path.
Does anyone know the build time of the Prophet?
Yeah, 5 hours, 23 hours, something.
5 days. 5
Yeah,
days
5
and
days.
something.
Sorry.
Well, that
5
ain't
days,
so bad. Normally they're 10 days to build, aren't they? The uniques.
No, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Silly, I think it all depends on the level of building you have in the base.
Ah,
Yeah.
right. So it could change.
I just built my Darkstorm, and it was a 6-day build.
I think the blackout was like a 9-10 day build.
Yeah, I always thought that was 10 days. I might be wrong.
My Hydra
this one-
was a long time because it got scrapped and I had to remake it. Like right there, you could target that little SF operator dude. And that's some big explosions right there.
That's Flash. There's an issue with Flash right now that's making these in-game the explosions a lot bigger than what they should be, and it lags you out.
Okay.
Yep.
There you go.
It actually
Now-
drives. It moves actually pretty fast.
Yeah.
Now, can you send that back and see what the repairs are?
Yeah.
Now, I think he's got all his buildings maxed and all that. So, as far as like the repair reduction, so we'll see. We'll get to see what the actual repair is. It's probably half dead, I would say.
Did you see how much, how many times the railgun it got?
Yeah,
it shot on?
it takes a lot of wax off that railgun.
So don't keep your.
If you just leave it.
Don't put your caretaker near that one.
Nope.
Your
The caretaker will die fast.
our very own Venom was in a hangout earlier today, and I was trying to get him to share his screen while he was killing the Prophet. And I was trying to get him to share screen just so it would mess it up, but he was able to kill it with a bunch of text.
It cost 2. And
Hold on.
Oh.
Go back in and show the repair, because that was only an hour. Like, show the actual damaged units. Yeah, like, no, just hit manage.
Manage.
Wow, so that's half the Prophet, the caretaker. What else is in there?
But you gotta keep in mind it's in a PvP platoon.
Well, yeah.
If you got a
Still.
maxed out tech center, you got 75% off the regular one.
Yeah.
Still, I figured that it would be at least like 4 hours for that Prophet. So I wonder what the repair would be for like killing off the Prophet.
2-3 coin.
2 coin, yeah.
So
Man, that ain't bad.
no. So guys, I know it's a pain in the ass to be able to upgrade the oil and metal, but get it to 600 mil of each, and get that tech center maxed out.
Oh yeah, it's definitely worth it. It's definitely big fun in Warpath to have that one.
Coin it. join it.
I can
Thomas, I'm going to speak to Rob again. Has anyone got any other opinions on it? Does it suck? Or is it a good unit?
I saw some posts in the community, and they were saying that the only way to use it is as a meat shield.
Yeah, but
And there's definitely ways to use this unit. It's definitely not going to be a bulldoze unit to where you can click it on Ruby and it'll flatten any base, but it's a good support unit to already own and possess. And
Yeah.
but see now, this is a compact base. Look
I'm,
at that.
I'm,
Show.
I'm a bit.
Hang on a second, Thomas. I'm going to present you again.
Oh damn!
Go on, your prince. You should be presenting now. Well, not on YouTube yet, but in a second.
So look, we got the railgun, we got owls shooting at it. It's just taking that like a champ. Can you go full screen?
Yeah.
There you go. So yeah, it's got owls on it, and it's just taking that like a champ.
Did you end up coining it?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Hit that allow. Oh no, you can't. You've got your units selected. You imagine that Darkstorm, the Juggernaut, and probably I'd go with Hades myself.
All I'm saying is I found a new rating tune that what he's got there with that prophet. It's gonna be really good with the raids.
You know, and it's one of them things where it's gonna take a bit of time to get used to because it has got such low range before it fires a shot off. So getting used to that's going to be the tricky part.
And also, what Switch was explaining is at the beginning, keep your caretaker out of it, because the caretaker has only a few millions, while the prophet got 100 million.
Our target the small soldiers.
Yeah, level 20 caretaker has 8 million health, so it's nothing. It's like a cardboard box.
Yep.
See, it's not a wet paper. It's not a wet cardboard box. It's just it's
and
dry one.
this is only a level 1.
Yeah, I think you gain an extra 1 million health per level.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if it's the same up elite and omega, but I know that just a normal caretaker 1 to 10 is you get 110 mil health.
I can put a shot off here on this.
I have stats that were given by a good member of the community. Here we go. So here's the level 20 prophet stats, according to a member of the community.
Hang on a second. W screen sharing or no? Okay.
I mean, I could verbally do it. So they posted it in Discord, but it's not like an actual.
I kind of be afraid
Okay.
that it's a little bit too overpowered.
I don't think so.
No, it's fun. It's fun, but yeah, you're targeting at 300, but the bullet travels on. So I think that's a thing that can be a little bit abused. Well, not really abused, but I think that aspect is gonna be too overpowered, I think.
All right. So here I will. All right. I'm gonna screen share.
1 second, mate, and
I cropped the comment because I didn't get the person's permission to use their identity on Facebook or whatever, YouTube.
Right, you're presenting, Dobber.
Alright, so I'm gonna have to do this little ghetto, but this is what the community member had said. Here's the specs for the level 20 elite prophet. This is speed of 3, health of 119 million. So it starts off with 100 million, so it gets 19 million more health at the max elite. Range is still 300. DPS is 162,162. The size. So this person is not in the U.S., so they use commas and dots differently than we do in the U.S. So this would be a comma, and then this would be a dot.
If you've read any of my posts and They're all over the place, bro. I don't know where to put them and where not to.
Size is 562 and power is 14,000. So City, just for you, every 3 you get a comma. Every 3 you get a comma. You don't put a dot, you put a comma. For if you're trying to do it the US way. Now if you're doing it like everywhere else in the world, then yeah, you keep the period
So
every 3.
if we do it the right way, we do it the un-US way, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm in the US, so I have to be biased towards the US and put a comma here. See, we put a comma right where the yellow is every 3 numbers, and you start from the right. So 1, 2, 3, comma, 1, 2, 3, comma. It actually looks nicer with the period though, but then it, like for me, that's 119.000 is like that's my decimal point. But the USA is not the only country in the world, so do whatever suits you best as far as the comma and the period.
Yep, that's
But,
okay.
Yeah.
Do we want to see the invoice in action?
So yeah, there's that.
Well, what
looks
do
like
you want to
it's
present? Switch?
I want just want to show the invoice, what power they have.
Yep. Okay. Your NAS, you should be screen sharing.
Just give me 30 seconds.
Oh, hang on, mate. Oh, we're screen sharing. I know you're on the Mac. That's fine. We're running out of things to talk about here, guys. Has anyone got anything else to bring up?
Yeah, I got a nice nice question. So we're getting a new blood thorium payout. So I was wondering what you guys all want to spend those.
Oh, that's a very good question.
I haven't even spent my last blood thorium.
You shouldn't hoard it. Get it upgraded. Whatever you do with it, make sure the units you're upgrading you're going to use.
I'm just too busy smashing bases to use it.
I'm just saying that stuff is toxic. So if you leave it around for a while, it'll start to it's like radiation, as per the story. It's the storyline. So when they dug down into the earth to find the thorium mine, they were getting all irradiated and all that, and they were dying off. So
Did you seriously? Did you seriously just do the storyline?
I did.
You're fired. You're fucking fired.
Hey, part of my I don't know if it's part of my mod job, but we have to engage people to the game. So.
I hate you so much.
The way you rambled on there for about 3 minutes, it put me off the game. So guys, what are you going to use your blood thorium for? Let's start off with Switch.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna use it on Galen or the Santiago.
Santiago.
Yeah.
Wow. Captain Jack Sparrow.
Fuck. I got enough to finish maxing out Ardra. And
Ardra should be priority. Well, mind you, is anyone using Ardra that much in PvE? I know she's still great in PvP.
Dude, I use her all the time. Well, let me rephrase. I used to use her all the time when I was playing on my computer and I could use keybinds.
Yeah.
But it's a little harder on the phone. But I mean, yeah, I'll probably max Ardra out. Spend a bunch on Nyx. I like Nyx.
If you got Corpus faction, Nyx is a monster.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I use Corpus.
Rob?
Yeah, I'm gonna make my Galen 1 level up, and I think my Skipjack I'm gonna do 2 levels up because I really like the unit.
Yeah, I like Skipjacks. I love her. She's on the chat. I just haven't used for the unit.
I like the unit because of its wide shooting ability.
Yeah, possibly it might be one of them Dark Horse units where it really kicks ass at level 5.
I got you, Dark Horse, right here. I'm waiting for some skipjack on skipjack action. No one has any balls to bring their skipjack to skipjack.
I swear to God, there were so many comments that came to mind when he used your name and unit in the same sentence, and it was painful not to say anything.
I've heard them all, and it's funny as shit. And I'm telling you, nobody wants to bring their skipjacks to my skipjack base. Skipjack action, girl on girl. I mean, what's better than that? Come on, let's go, guys.
She's
My base is
inviting
good.
everyone to her base with a skipjack.
I enjoy playing with my unit as often as I can.
That was it. That was it. I was gonna say she loves it when you
I
play with her
knew
unit.
that's what you was thinking. As soon as I said it, I thought, here it comes.
I know what you want me to say because I'm afraid I'll get the show banned, but listen, I enjoy playing with myself. Yes. My
Yes.
skipjack unit.
I was trying to behave.
What's not to like? I mean, I don't know, to me, she's kind of like I don't know, a lot of people don't agree with me on this one, but she's kind of like a newer generation version of Kara. I'm hoping the new stuff that they bring out for her, the text for her, when we can workshop her, will make her even more kick-ass.
I would love
like
to see a shield because of the range. You know, like
yep, I agree.
the Liberator. I can't remember his name.
Weaver.
Yeah.
Similar to Weaver's, where because of the low range, you can run it into a base, pop a few. You know what I mean? She kills quite a wide spread.
Yep.
And run her out.
Oh, yep, she's got a wide spread, all right. But
You're killing me.
is the breacher hero. I love my britches, but she is the breacher hero. I'd like her to have some assless chaps, so they would have some sort of purpose too. But since WrongThinker's no longer with the company, I guess I won't get my assless chaps anyway. I don't use my breachers, so she's one of those heroes like some other heroes. I'm not saying not all my heroes are like that. I don't use her with breachers, and like you said, for the same reason, for the range. I don't find using her with the breachers is really any more beneficial. If anything, it costs me more repair time, if that makes sense.
Be nice.
Well,
I mean, when I say more repair time, yeah, duh, because it's more units. I didn't mean it like that. I mean more. I always look for the bang for the buck, especially when I'm playing with myself. So if I'm going to do bang for the buck, and if I can get more enjoyment playing with just myself, as opposed to adding 4 or 5 other guys to the group, I'm going to play with just myself and not add the other 4 or 5 guys. Yes,
My fucking head's gonna blow.
We are talking about the game, mind you.
Well, the skipjack unit got a lot of power, but she's lacking on range. So
I'm sorry, I said WrongThinker left the company. I'm sorry, Dutch, didn't mean to interrupt. I'm sorry, Jim said I said company. WrongThinker did not leave the company. I apologize, I misspoke. Yep. He just moved to a different part of Kixeye. Lots of guys do that. It's kind of common.
Dutch, your faults.
No, well, the skipjack, she's got a lot of power, and she's lacking on range, but you can partially solve that to combine her with the Darkstorm, and sometimes she's a little bit lacking on health, but you also can partially solve that with the Caretaker. So,
exactly.
But you gotta be cautious in what situation you want to use that and combine it.
I honestly believe she needs that shield. Maybe a pink shield. She needs a pink shield, like Weaver.
Oh, ew! That's like fucking Hello Kitty. Ew, gross. No, either chrome or black. That's it. There's only two.
No, we voted as part of the World Commander community. She's having a pink. She's having a pink.
Oh
shield.
my god! If they put a pink shield on it, they might as well put a fucking Hello Kitty on it.
With Hello Kitty. Dancing Hello Kitty.
Oh my god!
Who have I missed out here, guys? I don't want to miss anyone out.
Oh my god! Please don't make it pink. Kixeye, if you're listening, please don't make it pink. I swear to God.
It's just a suggestion. I don't think Kixeye would. I'm not sure they'd put a shield on her.
No, I think she needs a shield or something. If she doesn't get a shield, then she needs some kind of a range booster or something.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
She needs a whip.
Yeah, but if they want to give her a range boost, they really have to think carefully what kind of range, because if you're gonna add too much range on her, I think then she might be getting
because she
too
does
OP.
fire at everything. It's kind of like what we were talking about the Prophet. They were saying in Discord. Of course, Scooby maxed his out the first day, and they were saying that.
Of course he did.
Yeah, he did, and they were saying that it was kind of crappy, and people were showing go-go bar tests, and really a go-go bar test. I mean, that's okay, that's all fine and good, but you know how those go-go bar videos go.
Yeah,
It's better to take it out into a base. I was talking in the YouTube chat. I used it on a guy's base to go through his CC in order to get to his missile bastion, so I could use my missiles, and then I forgot to use the missiles on his base.
But if you were looking to the
I
first
mean, it
base,
literally blew through his 2 turrets,
yeah.
through a bunker, through his command center, destroyed the missile bastion, and I completely forgot that I could use my missiles. And I totally forgot. I mean, I just felt like such a noob, but I'm not a PvPer anyway. At least I had the lady balls to hit the guy.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes,
See, with the go-go bar test, every single time a Shadow Ops unit comes out, people run a go-go bar test. It's crap. It's crap. They did it with the Juggernaut. They did it with the War Rig. They did it with the Hydra. They did it with the Legion. Darkstorm. Yep. And it's crap. It was crap. And then a few weeks later, wow, I can't live without this unit. Now, the Breachers I haven't...
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
I coined mine. I used mine with, I had mine... I didn't give it its own caretaker, but now I have my tune set up so I can. I wish I had used it with its own caretaker, but I put it with a Darkstorm, a Jug, and the Jug had a caretaker, Polly, and then the Prophet. And I was prepping 70s. I won't show how I was doing it, but I was prepping 70s for Jim so he could get the tech he needed for his envoys because he's a little bit behind on his tech. And I didn't do it for free, but man, it was easy peasy pickings. Once I lined that Prophet up in the right spot, I used its electric to kill off, to stun a bunch of the spiders so I could do what I needed to do. But daggone, that thing was shooting and blowing stuff up in that base. I was doing 70s. I didn't try it in the 95s. But I didn't do it for free, but it didn't hurt.
But,
and it wasn't repair, but it didn't hurt. I was able to do a lot of 70s and got him A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I'm trying to remember all the pictures. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. I don't use I, J, K, L. 22 techs, so 22 70s, and I really didn't have, I want to say like maybe 2 hours repair on the tune. Yeah. That's totally acceptable for me.
Yeah.
As you guys are seeing here, we had four of these Prophets going just basically on Ruby, and obviously that's not how to use the unit because he killed it rather quickly in the base.
Well, the thing is, he's got I call him an aggro unit, the hammer. Because they're on Ruby, they're going to go straight for that hammer.
Yeah.
Remove that hammer out the base, the one, and run that again, if you don't mind. You got to remove the not the hammer, the Roland.
Yeah.
Oh, the Roland, because he's the hero.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. All right, go ahead and run that same test. See, this way people on YouTube have something to look at while we talk.
Yep.
That was one thing I forgot to do, and I guess I should have because I like to do that just for people to know. I haven't seen anybody post it, but I'm sure somebody already knows. I forgot to put the Prophet in its own tune and then kill it to see how long the repair time is. I'm sure Troy already has those stats up.
Hopefully he does. If anyone's got anything they can add to the War Commander wiki page, at the bottom of the pages, there's always a comment section where you can add pictures and anything else just to help him out, just ease the stress off his shoulders a little bit.
But as I was watching Switch, working with the Prophet, sometimes when you see it firing, the bullet does sometimes curves away a little bit.
Yes. Oh, yes. I
don't know if that is a flaw or...
It looks like it's bouncing off the walls or water.
Yeah, because it's like I noticed when when you see the poof of dust and then it ends and it has a flame. Now I have my effects off, so a couple times when I was in the Shadow Ops 70s, when the dust actually landed, like that big poof of flame, whatever was near that ball where it landed got slightly damaged. Kind of like when our power plants are on overdrive, kind of blow up. It wasn't as big as if the ball actually hit it, but there was some residual damage. Jesus H, look at that thing blow through there. Sorry. I'm sorry. That's just like gas.
Yeah, like if you look at the little craters that it's leaving, that's about the aura of the blast. And just keep in mind, there's 3. It looks like there's 3 prophets there, so your prophet's not going to fire 3 bullets like that. But there's 3 prophets on top of each other because this is a Go-Go bar test.
Yeah, I think I did 4.
Yeah.
Oh, 4. Sorry. There was 5, but I only seen 3 shots. So that's why I was. But yeah, there was initially 5 there.
Maybe they died.
But the big question, guys, Galen, are you going to put any of your blood thorium into? You could still say it's still a little bit broken.
I'm actually thinking when I got the payout, I'm thinking to upgrade the Gaiden straight up to 5. I got confidence Kixeye is gonna fix it.
Hopefully.
And
I hope so.
Yeah, it's only the one tech, I believe, in it.
Yeah,
just that one.
Yeah.
but still, if you put off the tech, I believe it's the tech with the extra range of aura.
Yes.
Mhm.
If you put it off, but still, if you upgraded it to level 5, I think Gaiden still got a lot of health that it can soak up for your units. So I think Gaiden still will be great.
I don't want to say that they nerfed it, but he seems, compared to my one-time use ones, he seems like he's been nerfed. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. Maybe I was so excited when I got him during that event that the shines weren't off. I don't know, but it just seems like the permanent use hero, yeah, you have to upgrade it. I get that because the one-time use is different, but the permanent use hero to me, just as it is out of the box, should be like the one-time use one. And then when you start adding stuff to it, it should become more kick-ass, not nerfed. That's how it feels. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
This is something that Kixeye have done for many years. It's promoted, and then over time, not so much nowadays though. I noticed that they bring out they'd put new levels on their units in the bases. Or hang on a second, the one that the units are no longer nerfed. What they do is they up the levels of the units in any base you're hitting. Obviously not in PvP, but PvE. They will add levels to things.
You know, I understand that sometimes they have to do it, but in reality, they're selling a lie.
Yeah, I guess in a way, but we should know that being players of most of us are 5, 6, 7 years old players, so it's part of the process. You know, they're always going to find balance things where it's got to meet with them as well. So we've got to take damage. They've got to earn a little bit of coin because otherwise we haven't got no game.
As long as they keep it within a certain kind of boundaries, you know.
I think they've done well. You look at it. You look at the Juggernaut. How old's that unit now?
At least a year or 2.
2 years.
And how much do everyone use it still?
I use it still a lot.
Yeah, exactly. I think they've found the balance between earning their money, the cash that they need to keep the company afloat, and giving us a game where we're enjoying it. We're having great fun. I think I'm having great fun in the game.
Well, they're making a unit and they're bringing it out, and then they see how it reacts in reality, and then sometimes
that's the hardest part for them is without people. They need a few thousand people to test the unit before they can actually. They're going to reduce or. Sometimes they make the unit a little bit stronger. We've seen that in the past with some of the older units. The Hammer's got a good boost. I think even the Cyclones, if you've got them maxed out, they're actually quite a tough unit with their tech on them.
Spartans.
You know, it's not always one way with Kixeye now. It used to be one way where it'd be reduced. They'd get a nerf and that was it. Nowadays, we can sometimes get a buff in a unit.
Oh, I think though, I mean, this is just me speaking as a player because I have no inside information on this, honest. And I have been trying, and you know, the last event we finally got Phalanx Tech. Not all of it, but we got some Phalanx Tech in the event store. I think when they released the Diamond Tech on the Phalanx, that it really made the Phalanx all of a sudden OP'd. Because they shoot in all different directions. And when they took the Phalanx Tech out, it really made me mad too, because they took it out in less than 24 hours notice. They took it out of running raids, so you couldn't get the Diamond Tech, and then it was like never brought back in. By the way, if you haven't run your raids or you're not in Alliance and you don't run raids, get in them and get that Diamond Tech for your Phalanx. You will not believe the difference, especially once you get it leveled up to level 4.
And I'm not sure he's on the chat on YouTube, but Debo, I'm calling you out tomorrow, bro. You're going to help me get that the diamond tech for the phalanx.
You don't have it yet?
No, I was in a
Are
clan.
you shitting me?
I was in a clan with over 200 people in it.
Oh, see, that's right.
I had no chance of getting into them. I don't even know how to do a raid base myself. That's how many I've hit.
Oh my gosh, you need to come over and just join my clan for a couple days.
We've got a few good guys. We've got Debo and
I was gonna say, dude, seriously, we'll jump on a pirate tag and get it done if you need to.
No. It's all good, bro. It's all good, guys. I've got a good man. I've got a good guy in rave tag, and he'll help me out. I'm sure.
I brought it up is that I saw and I got tickled, and I even PM'd him about it. But I saw Golden Doodle make a mention. And you guys can look it up if you want to, but he made a mention that phalanx were to him were considered an older unit, that they had progressed so much farther, and that it was an older unit, which I thought was kind of cute, because then the very next week the diamond tech comes out in the raid, so people could get the diamond tech.
And people moan. I used to moan. I think I'd go, 10%. That's nothing, but 10% on a unit that's that OP is massive.
Yep, it's unbelievable.
You don't need it.
It really does make a big difference. I've even had people tell me that, that don't have the diamond tech on their phalanx, and they get hit, and they want to turn somebody in for cheating, and they send me a video, and I say, are you in an alliance? Well, yeah. Do you have any boosts running? What boosts? Well, that right there scares the crap out of me. I was like, your defensive boost for your base, your offensive boosts for your units, and it looks like probably his phalanx have diamond tech on them. And he goes, well, what's that? Was that the event store? I said, you get the diamond tech from running raids. Oh, our alliance doesn't run raids.
Yeah,
I wouldn't know anything about
crazy that people don't run raids. Dutch, I did hear you. Go on. Sorry, Skip's gone.
Hello, everybody. How are you all?
Anton!
Hello.
Anton!
Hello there.
Achoo!
Are you all good?
Is that Anton?
Yabba-dabba-doo. Me?
Fly
Yeah,
Anton.
it's all good there. How's Warpath going? I never caught any of the show at all, so I'm just going impromptu.
It's all good.
Couple of hours on Thursday, that's all I done there. So, and I just let my clanmates hit me a few times. And
Anton, did you bring the milk?
The milk's always there. Milk's always there.
Yes, it is.
Warpath still going well? Still friendly enough, is it?
90% of the sectors are good as gold. As Dobber said in the earlier part of the show, they're pretty friendly. Everyone just wants to get their Warpath. They want to get the 10k points.
Some people are a little, like we talked about earlier, some of the sectors made a vote. We made a vote in our sector that even if it's tagged and has 0 infamy and 0 blue goo, obviously honor, we call it blue goo, that it's okay to hit those bases, tagged or not, because no one's playing them.
Yeah.
And I mean, Shadow Killer's base is in 27. By the way, I'll just throw it out there in case anybody wants to go there. Jano's main base is there, and his 2 alts are there. I mean, I went there and hit those bases. I mean, so what? It's like there's a list of people that I know that don't play anymore, and yeah, they're tagged and they sit there. But to me, it's Warpath. You can even hit your own alliance mates and earn honor. So
already did it.
People are just getting like all bent out of shape over it, and I don't think they should. This is a great opportunity. We don't have battle replay. Kixeye has that in every single game but War Commander. This is a really good time to see how well your base performs, enemy or not. And don't make your base soft for your frickin' friend. Good God almighty. You wouldn't make yourself soft for your girlfriend. So don't make yourself soft for your mate when he's coming to hit your base. Make your base hard, hit it, put some Viagra in that sucker, and make them work to get their honor. I mean, they get to see how their units perform, whether or not they're good at it or not. And you get to see how well your base performs, whether or not your Viagra was fake or the real thing. So, I mean, why not hit each other? Kixeye doesn't discourage that. They don't like you using each other for infamy banks, but they encourage it for Warpath. Oh, who's buying gold?
Sorry, that's me.
Oh,
That's-
hang on, Thomas. Thomas, don't put your credit card details in, please.
Yes, Thomas, just send it to me.
Please don't, mate. Because
Hey, I just need to.
Whoopsie, someone's buying gold. Wow,
Hey, I just need to.
27,000 honor. Oh my
Who's got-
gosh.
Who's got 27,000?
the one. He's been up. He's been up since Thursday when it started till about now.
Thursday last year.
I think he's had to prove something to Kixeye. They told him that he would never come in number one position for the honor because there was things wrong with his game at the time.
Yeah,
And they was,
I love that picture though. I love the pink bubbles.
Well,
I
that's
don't know
okay.
if anybody notices those or not, but
the one, if you want to hit me, I have to do a few things for my clan mates here. If you want to come and hit me, I'm a level 47. Come on, head down and get me now before I start this thing again. I'll get you up again there.
it can hit you now before you get rolling, right?
Yeah, there's no point there. You know, once I get up to 4,000 or 5,000, I want to keep it. You know what I mean? I've only got 1,700, so I don't give a damn if I lose 400 or 500. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just who's
I'm
wow?
gonna crash.
Big one black. That
Yeah.
somebody needs to
You
refresh.
gotta pay the electricity
Yeah, I'm gonna
bill.
crash.
Yeah, someone needs to refresh. Thomas, are you okay to screen share again?
Just lost.
Yeah, it's okay as long as you're in game and not buying coins.
Yeah.
Hey man, no, let him buy the coin. Jesus.
Hey, Thomas, I just need the last 3 digits of the credit, the CVV on the back and the expiration date, just for security purposes. Is all.
There's a woman there, guys. Where is it?
Anton, you can come in at me if you want to get some.
I know it's
On a man.
I'll not.
You can do it live. I'll empty my face out for you.
I'm too busy having fun. I'm not really going that high. I mean, back to the
If I get 4,000, just above 4,000, that'll do me the very best. There's well, I will never ever get 10,000. You know, I missed 2 days. So I had no chance.
Anton, it's a lot better. The
payout is way better.
Yeah, I reckon you can do if you spend a good 6 hours on it. I think you could
You get 10K.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, seriously.
Yeah. Later on,
Yeah.
once the stream ends, I will PM you some sectors.
I'm
And
not
just-
sure what they did to the formula because, like, again, it's Kixeye math. Even us moderators, we never really get that information. You can kind of sit there and sort of figure it out and get a gray math out of it. But they did change some of the modifiers in the system this time, and I'm noticing it's a lot better.
Yeah,
Especially
I'm
high-
still getting 39s. I'm still getting 50 Saint.
Yeah.
Good there.
Hey,
it-
I'm a
9 or
40.
10 over nothing. You're getting something.
Yeah.
I'm a 44. I'm over 10K, and I'm pulling over 100 off of a 43 right now.
Yeah.
I'm a
So, yeah,
47, looking at a 42 with 0, and I'm at 12K, and I get 95 off of this 42 with zero honor. So like that, it's definitely way better because when I was a 46, it was a 42 would give me 50, and no matter what honor I had, it would top out at 50 at the least for 42, and now I'm getting 95 per. That's nice.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
really
hoping,
nice.
I'm hoping the feedback. So if you guys, I don't know if they'll put up
So how much improvement do you think it is? Is it 10, 15%, do you think?
More than that, dude.
Yeah,
I think it's
Oh, so it's massive then.
I think level 40 last Warpath, I was earning 40 off them. And I'm earning 79. So it's about, I'd say about 20, 30%
yeah,
better.
That's a
between
steep
20 and
curve
30.
rather than
I've got I
Anton,
went from
in a
50
day.
to 95.
Look at that! You how frack, Jesus Moses.
Hey Anton, Champ got 10K. Champ got 11K in like a day.
Did he?
So-
Yep. I got playing on my phone. I got 10K in one day, and I haven't had to coin, and I haven't had to leave the sector.
We're going to hit that in the head in a little while. We'll get all the chatting out of the way and everything else. But yeah, ways to do the Warpath without spending all of your coin.
Oh,
You don't
yeah.
need
Are
to
you
spend-
shushing me? Are you shushing me?
What's the reason?
I will flat your ass.
He's shushing you.
Warpath
That's all right.
and the pair.
I'm going to pop off real quick. I just want to let the community know, and anybody who watches the show later, if they don't put up a survey, which they probably won't after Warpath, if you were a mid to high level player and you enjoyed the new mathematics, the new percentages, can you just like, you know, give a shout out to the game team, post something on KXL, post something on Discord, send a PM to Bernie, send a PM to Golden Doodle. Let the team know that, especially Golden Doodle, because I think he was the one who was really taking the heat after the last Warpath. Number one, because it was too short. Number two, because the percentages were shit, and you guys got bored. So, I mean, if they don't put a survey out, I'm just saying, from me, could you please give a shout out if you're on Discord or KXL or whatever, especially to Golden Doodle and Bernie, and let them know that you were really pleased with the numbers, that it really made a big difference and it made Warpath more enjoyable for you. So, because I'm going to scoot off here because Jim and I have plans for the rest of the night. But you guys have...
Skip there. Good to hear you again there, kiddo.
Yeah, thanks, Skip, for coming on.
No, it's no problem at all. Thank you for running the show. So, I mean, it's like I said, it's tough for me to do it on a weekend in the middle of an afternoon. So, my time anyway. So, no, thank you for all that you guys do. And I love each and every one of you. Thank you for all your well wishes and your PMs. It means a lot. And I'm going to let you guys go have fun. So, go have fun.
Thank you. Thanks, Skip.
Love ya.
Enjoy your night.
Love
All
you,
right,
friend.
guys.
Go to YouTube there.